Hello and welcome to the Bonsai Builders Podcast. I'm your host, Addison Galambos, and I'm not a bonsai master. Not yet, anyways. I've been doing bonsai for 7+ years, but 3 years ago, something shifted. I decided I didn't want to just keep bonsai alive, I wanted to understand them, to shape them, and to embark on the journey to become a true bonsai artist. I wanted to build bonsai. Recently, I was watching something on Instagram where this man was talking very animatedly about tiny woven baskets, and he was admiring the craftsmanship and the fine detail and pointing out all these different features of something that you would have just walked by in Goodwill. And I thought that enthusiasm was infectious, and I think we should have more voices out there doing the same thing for bonsai. I'm creating this podcast to help pave the way for others who want to embark on that same journey to building bonsai. I think the unique angle to this podcast is that I'm pursuing bonsai purely from the hobbyist perspective. I'm curious if there's a path to the pinnacle of bonsai artistry that can coexist with an unrelated full-time job. And if there is, how can we optimize that path? I'm currently planning 2 main types of content. I'd like to interview other people on the same journey that I'm on, but in different stages, so that all of us can get a better idea of what this path is that we're on and what questions we're going to run into along the way. The second thing I want to explore is talking to experts in their fields about how we can bring more intentionality to learning bonsai. Bonsai is a long-term pursuit, taking decades to make a single tree sometimes, let alone the amount of time it takes to master. To me, this just means that we should invest early and often in making sure that we're on the right path. I'm excited to talk to a range of experts in their fields to see what we can glean for improving the practice of bonsai. As an example, in the introductory episodes, I'm planning to speak with a learning expert as well as a doctorate in physical therapy to delve deeper into learning theory and how it applies to bonsai specifically, as well as how we can make the practice of bonsai more physically sustainable. So whether you just bought your first ficus from a hardware store, or you've been nurturing ancient trees for over a decade, if the complexity of bonsai is something that draws you in, then this podcast is for you. Bonsai is such a long-term pursuit that we have this unique opportunity to not only shape our bonsai, our trees, but also to shape ourselves. I'm excited to explore that parallel journey with all of you and look forward to creating amazing bonsai. This episode should be releasing at the same time as episodes 1 and 2. Go check those out, and I'd love any feedback that you have. If you need to reach me, you can do so on my Instagram @TeenyTrees.